Assalamu alaikum friends, this is Syeda Noor-ul-ain. I hope you all are fit or fine and I am also fine. Friends, today my video topic is perfection is boring. So first thing which I want to tell you about perfection is very boring because I feel it very boring. Because I feel and everyone can feel it too, perfection is a boring thing. You can feel it because one thing you should need to understand about perfection. Perfect, no anyone can become a perfect man or woman in one thing, in everything, and no anyone can become a perfect man as a own. Yes, as like I will say I'm perfect. No, I'm not perfect. You all can understand this point by my body language, by my outlook, by anything which you need to consider when which you want to consider in myself about perfection, and you will understand about perfection. You are not perfect because you have no anything, you have no everything, blah blah blah. So perfection is not necessary, perfection is not important, and perfection could not be possible because we all are human beings. Even most of the guys who are live a luxurious life, who are living as a luxurious life with luxuries, with a loads of different things, they are also not become perfect. They are very famous, they are very rich, they have many necessities of life, they have many things, but they don't count in perfect because we are all human beings. I'm not talking about any religion and religion system, career, sorry, culture, nationality, internationality, nothing. I'm just saying no anyone can become perfect because we are all human beings. God decided about all for ourselves. We all have just a decision of right path between and bad path. When this is right and this is wrong, where I want to go, this is my decision. Decision power is very strong in human beings rather than most of the different creatures and different organisms. But human being, well-being for the decision, they have a power of sense, decision making, and doing of many things. And you can see at this time, people do very much thing in their different way, in a different manner, and they have many talent, skill, abilities. We can see this at this time in the world, all over world, about girls, boys, women's, men, all easy. I'm not talking about any gender, any personality, any famous personality, any common personality. I'm just saying no anyone can become a perfect man and perfect human. So why perfection is necessary for our, because we are all wants to become a perfect. Every time we want to perfect thing, every time we want to perfect quality thing, perfect man, perfect human for as a wife, as a husband, and we want to perfect children, like they are obey our rules, our limits, everything which are we will made for them. So why we are want to every time everything be perfect? No. Muniva Masari is a very beautiful girl and beautiful and good English speaker and motivational speaker who has said about perfection. Perfect, everyone is imperfectly perfect. They're all imperfectly and perfect. Means they are perfect because they want to perfect, and they are really perfect by the sense I'm just like beautiful. Even most of the people who are said you are no beautiful, you are a dark girl, it is they want to say from me, from myself, but I want to say for myself as a positive way to I'm perfect. In a way I'm very good because Allah made me in this manner, and I like my beauty, I like my everything. So this is a very good point of view for everyone understanding about perfection and about good living, about positivity. but we don't need to uh, but we all need to understand. First thing is, we all cannot become perfect. Even we well known about our we are not well known about our past and future. Past is something which is totally going, and future, I will not decide about my future. I cannot understand about my future. I cannot find out my future in a way which I want it for myself. Like Muniba Mazari, who are long-heighted girl, and then at this time she is on wheelchair. I'm not saying for her in a wrong way, in a negative way, in a criticizing way, but I'm saying just like, for example, we are not make our future. We are not we cannot decide our future by our thoughts, by our opinions, what I need to understand, what I want to, and what I realize, and what I consider, or what I feel. So we cannot make our future, we cannot decide our future as a well, as a properly. So why we are all the time wants to understand I'm a perfect and I want to be perfect, and every time I we all are we all are safe to said from people about perfection. You are not perfect, I am perfect because I have this thing, I have this thing, I have that thing, and I have everything. So everything which you have at this time, this whole thing can be going one day. You just need to understand this thing, and everything could going very immediately and very soon if you will not understand about perfection. What is perfection? So why is perfection so boring? Because you need to understand from this example, like any genius guy who are very genius and who are count in genius guys, genius personalities, but their writing is not good. Their writing, you will notice about their writing is not good, but he has creativity, talent, skill, ability, capability, strength, effort, everything, but their writing is not good. So how you can say it to this person as a perfect? They are not perfect in everything. They are not perfect in one thing clearly, but we can do hard work, effort to make our personality better, establish, improve in a one thing, in everything. But we cannot say I have everything, I have knowledge about all things, I have information about all things, I am learning about all things, so I am perfect from all of the ways in all walk of life. So we cannot say in this way. So we are not perfect, we cannot be become a perfect every time. So we need to accept our personality as we are at this time. So, and we need to promote our personality for doing well work in a right way by using different things and different technique tricks as for improving ourselves. So friends, I hope you will understand about my right points, or then I will need to going. Then I should meet you soon in the next good video. Allah, take care, remember me in your precious prayers, and ta-da.